And I stopped watching it. I stopped talking about it. I didn't make any more videos about it. But fam, now we're just now starting to realize, oh, yeah, Africans sold slaves. Africans sold our people. Wow. It's almost like Corn was saying that for 3 years. I don't know how this happened, but it happened. This movie just swooped right under my nose. I totally forgot this movie was even coming out, but that shows you how much I cared about this movie to begin with. So there's this movie that comes out this weekend called Woman King. And it's starring Viola Davis, great actress, and John Boyega, great actor. You know, from so far what I've seen from him, he's a great actor. But I wasn't going to see this movie regardless, just because it just doesn't interest me. Not my kind of movie. And I kind of stopped at Woman King because, you know, that's a lazy ass fucking title, and a kind of contradicting title. But that's just me. That's just me. You know, if you have a lazy title and I'm not interested after watching the trailer, I'm probably not going to watch the movie. I don't want to be that guy to tell you that I told you so. But it seems to me, once again, I was right. I told y'all a while ago, I've been saying for the longest time, black people sold black people. Africans sold their own as well. They took part in this whole shit that we're complaining about reparations and we need this and we need that. No, y'all want to hold quote unquote white people accountable. We need to hold some of the motherfuckers that sold us accountable. If y'all trying to do all that shit, which I think is ridiculous anyways, you want to go that route, you need to talk to the Africans too. You need to talk to the Africans too. And I've been saying that for the longest time. For the longest time. And yet, here we are. Here we are, and now we got people realizing shit. It's so crazy. It's been such a crazy week. It's been such a crazy week. Kyrie Irving is just now starting to realize some shit. And then he shares a video of Alex Jones like a dumbass. I'm like, look, I'm an Alex Jones fan as well, but you can't. You should have known. You should have known. But you got Kyrie Irving doing that. I forget who else it was, but somebody over the weekend was doing on some kind of podcast. Now it's Joe Budden now. Is just now realized that about the whole war in Iraq shit. He just had a veteran on not too long ago, just a few days ago on his podcast. And now everybody's, the war in Iraq was, and it's just like, I'm sitting there like, now everybody's starting to realize some shit. So now here we go, hashtag boycott Woman King, and I'm sitting there like, that's kind of interesting. I gave the trailer a shot. I click on it, and I'm like, not my kind of movie. To me, it's basically taking all of this shit, whatever the movie is even about, and just plastered feminism on it anyways. It already did that. So to me, I was already disinterested. But now I see hashtag boycott Woman King. So I click on it, and now I'm reading these tweets, and I'm like, wow. People are just now realizing some shit. People are just now realizing, maybe you should do some research. Now, I didn't know specifically about this tribe because, again, I didn't even know too much about the movie. But I know about our history. Maybe not maybe down to every fucking detail or any shit like that. But I know some shit. And now, Twitter, specifically Black Twitter, is starting to realize some shit. Boy, do not. Now we have some people that already are saying, you know what, don't boycott it. And just to put my opinion out there, by the way, my viewpoint, my perspective on this real quick. I never say boycott anything. You've never seen me say that. You've never heard me say that, even with the whole Gina Carano thing, the way Disney treated Gina Carano. I never fucking said boycott Disney. I might have had people on my channel that have said that, and stuff like that, and that's cool. But me personally, those words don't come out of my mouth. I never say, hey, let's boycott this or boycott that. So I'm not, me personally, I'm not a quote unquote boycotter of things or nothing like that. I'm just, hey, if I'm not going to watch it, I'm not going to watch it. I'm not going to tell people not to fucking watch it. It's the same thing I did about the whole Chucky thing, right? With that whole Chucky show that came out last year, where it was promoting some really fucked up shit to society. And I said, this is supposed to be horror, and it's not horror, but if it is horror, it's horror in a different way. As in like real life horror to young people in society. I'll just say that. And I stopped watching it. I stopped talking about it. I didn't make any more fucking videos about it. But fam, now we're just now starting to realize, oh, yeah, Africans sold fucking slaves. Africans sold our fucking people. Wow. It's almost like Korn was saying that for 3 fucking years. Damn. Jenny says, do not hashtag boycott Woman King. Instead, learn more. The movie delves into the horrors of the slave trade and how it affected black women especially. She also goes on to say, it doesn't glorify slavery, it condemns it. Well, here's the problem, Jenny. I'm not going to sit there and refute with what she said, because whatever. But if the movie's bad, the movie's bad. And if people are saying boycott it because it's promoting the tribe that took part in the slave trade, I ain't touching that. It's not the hashtag that I'm like, oh man, this is a good thing, because again, this is the movie that people worked on, regardless of whatever. This is a movie that people actually worked on. I'm not promoting boycotting people for people to not make money that are involved. I'm not promoting that shit. But what I can back up, however, is the idea of people waking the fuck up. Soon as we stop saying, white people this and Latino people that and black people this. No, fam. As a society, we have to come together. We got another Twitter user here. Says, Twitter is undefeated. I had no idea these women were actually deep in the slave trade. I'll pass hashtag boycott Woman King. Damn. It's funny how quick this shit spreads. It's crazy. We got Brandy with a Y. I'm not telling you to boycott Woman King, but I am telling you to do your research on the Dahomey tribe. I hope I'm saying that right, by the way. The Dahomey tribe, and then, if then, you decide to watch it, so be it. But being woefully ignorant of the destruction caused by their involvement in the slave trade isn't the flex Hollywood thinks it is. Oof. Oh, okay, so as you can see, Edward, Equality Ed. These Twitter handles are freaking ridiculous. Equality Ed says, let's be honest, folk. It's a movie about an African tribe famous for selling slaves to Europeans that was made into a female empowerment story by 2 white women writers. You don't have to be very quote-unquote woke to see the problem here. Hashtag boycott Woman King. Wow. So that's something new that I didn't know. So this also had 2 white women. I don't see a problem with that. So just to be clear, I personally do not see a problem with 2 white women writing a story. It all goes with what are you going for as a writer? Are you looking to make this is this some kind of biopic? Is this some kind of, how much relevancy is this quote unquote based on a true story or based on true events? Then maybe, I don't know. But to me, again, somebody's color, somebody's race should not matter whether they're writing a story or even directing a movie or whatever. Now, if they made them white, then we'd have that, if they switched, if they pretty much switched the race on them and made Viola Davis's character white, then yeah, then we'd have something to fucking complain about. But I'm not going to sit there and complain about two white women writing this story, because I feel like anybody can write a story. If I wanted to write a movie or a story about the Aztec culture 400 years ago, I can fucking do that. And I feel like I should be able to fucking, if I wanted to direct a fucking movie about it, I could direct a movie about it. But again, I'm not going to sit here and complain about two white women writing this. I will complain that it's two women writing about it and they're calling it Woman King. I can complain about that. That's a missed opportunity for me, because I would have made a whole video about this if I would have found that out a couple months ago when I saw the trailer. I just want to bring this to you guys' attention. This is definitely a movie that I feel like if they're going for the whole based on true events and all this other stuff, then whatever. But now people are realizing that African tribes took part in slave trade. So they got a lot more. You guys have a lot more to fucking learn. I shouldn't say you guys, but they have a lot more to learn. Like I said, I'm a fan of Davis and Boyega in this movie, but like I said before, it looks terrible anyways. I was not going to be rocking with this movie to begin with. So make sure you guys hit that like and that subscribe. I got some more content coming to y'all. You already know. In the meantime, hit that blue bell notification stuff, and it's your boy Corn. It's Half-Ass Pod, and I am OUT.